Today, I'm going to discuss 10 things that really tick me off about Myrtle Beach. Let's get started. What's happening, guys? It's Jeremy Blanton with RE/MAX Southern Shores, and today we're going to discuss 10 things that can frustrate you if you live here in the Myrtle Beach area. These are some items that I have known and learned over living here for the last 20 plus years, and some things that you want to know before you decide to make Myrtle Beach your home. Alright, so the first thing that can really tick you off if you live here in the area is going out to eat. We have over 1,500 restaurants here in the Myrtle Beach area. In fact, they say there is enough restaurants you can eat 3 meals a day for a year and a half and never eat at the same place twice. So you may think, hey, this is awesome, this is great. But trust me when I say, once you live here in the area, it becomes extremely frustrating and can really tick you off. And you know why? Because you can't decide where you're going to go to eat tonight. Whether we go down to the inlet and eat some awesome seafood, whether we go to one of the steakhouses, or whether we just grab a quick bite and take it home. There are too many options, and it can get extremely frustrating when you ask your spouse, where do you want to go tonight to eat? And their response is, I don't care. And then you give an option in which they say, no, not really. It gets extremely frustrating and can tick you off really quick. The second thing that can cause a problem is that there are too many golf course choices here in the area. If you have a spouse that is an avid golfer and loves to spend time out on the fairways and in the greens, then you may have an issue with your marriage. With over 80 plus golf courses here in the Myrtle Beach area, there are plenty of choices to go and swing your clubs on a regular basis. Add into that amazing weather year-round, and it's a good possibility that you may not see your spouse again. Number 3, there's entirely too much sand in the area. Along the Grand Strand, we have over 65 miles of expansive beaches here in the Myrtle Beach area. There are so many places to go and relax and enjoy the beach that there is an excellent possibility that you're going to end up finding sand in places you don't want on a regular basis. Number 4. Downhill skiing here is virtually impossible. Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area is all at sea level and basically a flat land here along the coastline, which means if you love to do downhill skiing, you're gonna have a really difficult time doing it. In addition to that, throw in our temperate climates and finding snow is virtually impossible. So if you're an avid downhill skier, Myrtle Beach might not be the place for you. Number 5. Driving around our area can be a little difficult at times. Unfortunately, with it being a lot of tourists in the area, there's a lot of people who are driving to places and they don't know where they're going. They may be in the left lane and all of a sudden decide, there's the place we want to go, and they cut across the traffic and cut you off to pull into a parking space somewhere. This is gonna happen, unfortunately, when you live in a tourist area where you have a lot of people who are unfamiliar with the roads. The only thing I can ask and beg is this: please, whatever you do, use that turn signal. Number 6, too much adrenaline on the water. While we don't have downhill skiing here in our area, one of the things that we do have, which people seem to like just as much, if not more, is we have a ton of tremendous water activities you can do in the area. Whether that's tubing on the waterway, renting some jet skis, or taking a trip up to North Myrtle Beach Shark Wake Park, there are definitely ways to get your thrills out here on the water in Myrtle Beach. Number 7, way too many fishing holes to pick the best one. There are a myriad of ways to go fishing here in Myrtle Beach, and it can unfortunately tick you off at times when you cannot find that secret fishing hole. You can go fishing deep sea out into the Atlantic. You can go fishing in our waterway or some of our streams and rivers here in the area, or go down to the beach, cast your line right out off the sand, or what a lot of people like to do is go to the piers and go deep sea fishing right off of them. Needless to say, there is never gonna be a lack of places to go fish here in our area. Number 8, shopping, shopping, and shopping. If you have a spouse that loves to shop till they drop, you may not want to live in Myrtle Beach, and here's why. We have places like Broadway at the Beach, Barefoot Landing, outlet malls, regular malls and so many other places that you can go shopping here in the area. And so if you have a shopaholic for a spouse, I'm just gonna warn you ahead of time. You wanna make sure to get a hold of your credit cards or they'll be burning through them faster than fast. Number 9, way too much shagging. South Carolina's state dance is known as the Shag, and it basically lives in North Myrtle Beach. There's a place there called Fat Harold's where you can find almost any weekend people from their 20s well up into their seniors that are gonna be there doing the dance on a regular basis. So, while I hate to say it, there's a whole lot of shagging going on in our area. And finally, number 10. There is just way too much live entertainment in the area here. I know a lot of you prefer to just sit at home all day long and watch the television from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. But unfortunately, if you're here in Myrtle Beach, there are just way too many things that are going to take you away from that. And one of those things is visiting one of our live entertainment shows here in Myrtle Beach. There are places you can go and catch a live show on a regular basis, like the Carolina Opry, Alabama Theater, Pirates Voyage, Medieval Times are just a few of the places you can go in our area and catch a live show. Alright guys, so as you can see, there's really not a lot of things that tick me off about living here in Myrtle Beach, and I might have had a little fun with this list today. Hopefully you guys though found some value in it. If you did, please do me a favor, subscribe to this channel, get the bell on so you get notified when the next video comes out, and as always, give this one a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.